So what's melamine? Melamine is a colorless, crystalline structured chemical used as a material for manufacturing of plastic cups and plates with a property that is similar to protein. The structure of melamine is composed mostly by nitrogens and is cheap to be produced. What's the reasons of adding melamine into raw milk? I'm gonna tell you why. The factories start by adding water into the raw milk to increase the milk volume. By doing so, they could reduce the cost and be able to sell more milk. With more sales, companies get more profit. However, dilutions of milk causes a lower protein concentration, and customers will not be happy about it. To make their products more appealing, milk companies add melamine into the milk to increase protein concentration. Many parents love that because high amount of protein is good for the growth for children. We would also look into the effect of consuming melamine-tainted milk. It could cause kidney failure as the melamine would crystallize in kidney tubes and block the collecting duct. There are some symptoms of melamine poisoning such as irritable bladder, high blood pressures, and even blood in urine. According to the European Food Standard Agency, the maximum tolerable daily intake of melamine on human body is 0.5 mg per kilogram body weight. For example, an adult with a weight of 60 kg could only tolerate 30 mg of melamine daily. On the other hand, a baby with a weight of only 4 kg could only take in 2 mg daily. But the agency reports the Chinese infant formula contain up to 2,500 mg melamine per kilogram body. The additions of melamine is not approved by any country. And who shall be blamed for causing this scandal? Definitely the companies that produce melamine-tainted milk, but the global food systems also attributes to this incident. Health concerns among the consumers are growing, and problems in the globalized food systems should be addressed as there are presence of pesticide residues, hormone, heavy metals, and genetics modifications in the food we consume every day. The study reveals that 300,000 people suffer from pesticide poisoning, and there are up to 76 million number of food-related illness cases in the United States each year. What about China? We don't know because the Chinese government always cover up the news. Back to the baby formula issue in China. After the scandal, many Chinese parents are cautious about picking the brand of baby formula. According to the government statistics, Chinese infant formula prices have increased by 30% since 2008, and more recently, China stopped all the imports of milk powder from Frontera because of some bacteria found in its product. Food safety scandal seems endless. We should figure out another way to prevent the incident like this from happening again. An example of the solution is through the law enforcement by the government to bring down the culprits. Death sentence is also necessary to serve as a warning to companies that intend to earn money with no conscience. Another solution is through breastfeeding. WHO recommends breastfeeding as the ideal way of providing young infants with the nutrients they need for healthy growth and development. Then, we would also consider other potential solutions. One of the examples is to educate consumers on how to test melamine in the food using melamine test kit. Basically, this test kit measures the nitrogen content level in our food, and it was invented by the University of Minnesota. In conclusion, the baby formula scandal on such a big scale highlights how inefficient and unsafe on the industrial food production. We are the consumers. We choose what kind of food we are eating. I choose healthy food. What about you?
Created using Powtoon.